Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald version. We've got a phone call even in the middle of this disaster. Wait, hang on, are you supposed to... The whole world is threatening to drown or burn to a crisp, and you called me to tell me how much you suck at catching Pokemon? Boot to the head. Boot to the groin. Burial under boots. Gee, oh, I'm sorry. Not catching a Pelipper spoiled your day. You complete and utter numpty. Do you not see what is happening? I mean, there's a hell of a lot of people whose days are about to get very, very spoiled, and you're concerned about a stupid Pelipper. Apathetic citizens to the absolute extreme. People would probably challenge us to battles in these conditions too. Let's get underwater and get to Sotopoulos before I get even angrier with these morons. Why? Okay, first, why do they suck? Second, why are they not worried? As always, it is going to be up to me. So, let us surface and let us observe what is happening. You do kind of see that Groudon is a little bit outmatched here. It's just sitting on a rock in the middle of the ocean, and Kyogre's just like, dude, are you sure this is the smartest thing you could have done? Is this really a good idea? Does the sunlight kick in, or is it just raining all the time? Hi guys. Oh no, I can't get in there. Come on, stop fighting. Guys, stop it. Make up. I've got cookies. I'll bring you back lava cookies. Promise? Guys? Ah, you two suck. So we've got these two idiots. And the environmental disaster continues. Mind you, we didn't exactly need super ancient Pokemon to do anything about that. We just had people, and look at the catastrophes nature can wreak. I mean, I live in a country that's very prone to catching on fire because it's bored or there's a Y in the day. And we have trees that can quite literally explode. Eucalyptus oil is that flammable. But it's got worse. We have to look after nature. We actually have to really take steps to take care of nature, or else it's going to take care of us, and not in a very friendly way. In fact, it's already doing that. Almost like an immune system reaction. Hello, Steven. Those Pokemon fighting. Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep. And now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Steven, actually, I think those two would pass rather than smash each other. Scarlet, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Listen, Scarlet. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? It's not true. Pokemon are really more. Wait, why am I asking you this? You already know. Suppose I'm just making nervous small talk, really. It's a bit daunting. This sort of situation and how powerless we truly are. Gotta keep my spirits up. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. In we go to the Cave of Origin, which I think you could find Solrock and Lunatone and Zubats. Millions and millions of Zubats, because it's a cave in a Pokemon game. Ooh, fancy. Oh, rightio, this must be the area where you found the Pokemon in question in either Ruby or Sapphire. Here we go. Ah, so you are Scarlet. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Setopolis, but something came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor Juan with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. Yeah, my back's super ancient as well, it's not that special. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more, somewhere. Somewhere, there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Scarlet, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. It is at the Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar. That's it! It must be the Sky Pillar! Scarlet, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Well, he will. Oh, I'm stuck running around. Dude, next time, give me a lift. Wait. Well, it's neither a Zubat nor a Solrock, which I thought was here. It is a Sableye. Alright. I didn't realise we didn't have a repel on. Or it probably ran out partway through. Yeah, I'm really observant. So, we know where it is. Run along the shore. So you see... Okay, they're obviously pretty great. It's changed a bit in this game, but they did look more like the buildings of Santorini in Ruby and Sapphire. I kind of missed that change. So, what we want is to grab our flying Pokemon. So, we should be able to grab Swallow. We've got a surfing Pokemon. Alright. You know, the weather is absolutely terrible, but let's fly anyway. Somehow we're allowed to do that. I mean, we'll probably pull some Thunder Armor BS. And, oh look, the world is not actually in danger over here. Nice, peaceful fishing town. Hi everybody, look over at Sootopolis City and see the massive calamity that's happening there. Yeehaw, it's Calamity-Ganon. There really should be some sort of cheesy Western movie set up with that. Alright. Through the rocks, I did stumble upon the Sky Pillar. Here we are. So, we can find some good Pokemon here later on, and I think... Oh, hello. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Scarlet, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake! It's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry! The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Scarlet, Rayquaza should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Sootopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. Heavy words for just a kid. But the pillar is much easier to ascend in this version. We do have to go through a lot of challenges later on. And they involve the Mark Bike. But we should be able to... set the rappel. Fall through here. Up through here. And around we go. It's not too hard to navigate for the story purposes. And we reach the top. And there it is. Curled up like a giant green noodle. Foolish mortal! Oh, they're fighting again, are they? Damn it! Oh, and then somebody actually better make a wish. I've been sitting here for ages. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. Speaking of, can we fly off? Yes, we can. Quick jump jet back to Sootopolis City. Oh, that was cool. I arrived on the burst of lightning. That is a very stylish entry. Groudon and Kyogre continue fighting. The vicious weather spirals out of control. But suddenly, flying through space, descending from the heavens, Rayquaza appears! And it approaches the combatants to speak its words of wisdom.
This is illegal, you know.
And just like that, they shrink back out of shame. Alright, bye guys. And just like that, everything clears up. Yep, I'm special, alright. I'm an incredible trainer. Yep, I'm pretty cool, alright. I'm going to gloat for a little bit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I wish to revel in my glory. Praise me. Green one that sells things. Look, the house always wins. It's always the zero that turns up. Yeah, hopefully nowhere else got wrecked. Well, Rayquaza is pretty cool. Alrighty, and you? Will you praise me a little bit more? I suppose everybody's talking about the massive turn of events that happened, but we can explore Sootopolis a little bit later. Now we should talk to these Pillocks and then get Archie and Maxie arrested. So, the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again as if nothing had happened. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless, to Pokemon. Oh well, they disappeared, damn it. It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. You know, we really should have arrested them. Sorry about that. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. Scarlet, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Sotopoulos, no, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. And we get the HM for Waterfall. That hidden machine contains Waterfall. If you have the Rain Badge, a Pokemon that has learned that HM can force its way up waterfalls. And where does one get the Rain Badge? You know, don't you? That's right, you have to beat the Sotopoulos gym leader. When you're all set to go, step through that door. I'm going to put the team together first, and we can also get the team for Brick Break. One of these houses around here. Don't know if it's this one, but we'll have a quick tour of Sotopoulos. It is a small cave, an underwater... It's pretty neat, honestly. It is really, really nice just seeing the structure and design of this place. It's so unique. I do wish they'd kept the Santorini style. Well, I hope I do. I sincerely hope that all the people out there watching are my fans, otherwise I've probably let you down big time. Trainer fan club in Lily Cove. And what do we got here? Sotopoulos and Mount Pyre. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe they're part of the same underwater volcanic range. It's entirely possible. All sorts of interesting geological activity can happen out there. So we go this, I think, is where we get it. Yep. There we are. Okay, so we actually got bequeathed to TM rather than a boot to the head. So, the fact that it doesn't describe it is not that helpful at all. So, allow me to explain. Brick Break shatters barriers like Reflect and Light Screen. I believe it picked up the ability to break more barriers later on. However, if one of those barriers is up, Brick Break will do damage after removing those barriers. So it's actually pretty handy. It'll dish out a good bit of damage. Alright, so I need to duck into the Pokemon Center. Let's retrieve my team. Alrighty, we got the Kiwi Cat. We can just keep the team together and take on Juan's gym. I'm used to it being Wallace's. Oh, right, so I have to actually go into the gym and then go out again. At least I got the TM. That's the most important thing. In we go. So, we have to navigate these puzzles, moving over each tile without stepping on one twice. It's somewhat similar to the block puzzles in Oracle of Ages, where you have to push a block around a floor and fill in all the tiles with a specific colour. In the Hero's Cave, there's a really, really dickish one where no matter what you do, you will always have one tile left over, and you're expected to know that you have to use the Cane of Samaria to fill that last one in. That's bogus. So, if you clear this challenge, you can make it to one without battling anyone. So, we observe like so. Move very carefully and steadily. And that's how you do it. So we... But now we can battle all the trainers, and yeah, he's got a fan club. So, you can battle it's best to battle the trainers, get some extra experience, because once Pokemon can be pretty dangerous. We've just beaten these things. I mean, we don't need to use Sky Uppercut. Strength would probably knock it out. There we go. Easy done. So we should be able to level up going through here. Oh, you do have a Sharpedo. Nice. We're actually faster than it. A little bit. Sharpedo's only base 95 speed. It's not quite as fast as you might think. And level up. Well done, Captain Toad. And that attack stat. Nice. Mind Raider. No, I don't think I want Mind Raider. Well, excuse me, Princess. So, we do have to wind up setting up our team. Let's put Truffle. I think what I want to do, like, as far as Earthquake goes, so who can learn Brick Break? Joelle can't learn Brick Break, but Captain Toad can. However, I believe Dusclops can learn Earthquake, which is going to be good because that's going to give her a little bit of extra coverage. Secret Power is nice, but Earthquake gets same type attack bonus and at least allows me to have a better time against a bigger range of opponents. We're all good to go. Let's rumble with Truffle. So we are definitely well and truly entrenched in the there's a lot of water happening. Because we've just dealt with Team Aqua. We've got a water type gym. We've got a water type champion. We've got more water Pokemon to go through. There's a lot of water. This is wet, wet, wet. But Truffle should do okay. Corphish is just pure water as far as I remember. It's only water dark as Crawdaunt. Taken down. And we should be able to knock this one out with a Psychic, but not before it uses Fake Out because that's programming. Oh man, I'm a little disappointed about that. And this is... Wow. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, really. Oh well. Close to leveled up, that's not too bad. We'll battle opponents in here for the rest of the episode. Oh. Crap. Didn't realize there was a double battle here. And I've got a Pokemon that's already... Oh well. Let's just do what we can. Problem is, Tsunama's really not that useful. Joelle, come on in. They're probably going to have some good water moves. And for all that training... Oh, we got the crit. That's okay. Azumarill now has to face a 2-on-1. We'll be fine. Alright, it gets a crit as well. Turnabout's fair play. Probably coming off huge power. I'd be willing to bet all the AI Azumarill and that have huge power. And Joelle is still slow. Really? I'm a little sad. Oh well, took it down. But yeah, this really, not a lot has changed. It's still pretty much lots of water-type Pokemon, and we just have to plow our way through with whatever we can muster. I mean, it's not going to go that well for our opponents, really. But it's just sort of hammering the fact home that I really should have got some Pokemon that actually have meaningful special attack. In terms of being electric or grass types. Because Captain Toad's special attack stinks. Granted, that gives us a better time against Milotic. But the problem with that is Milotic comes with ice moves. 3 of Wallace's 6 Pokemon have ice moves. Which really hammers home that you're probably only going to need a grass type for his Whiscash. A good electric type will see you through the majority of the game. And thankfully Hoenn does have some really good electric types on hand. Like, the Magnemite line is still one of the best electric types at this point in time. It's got a crummy moveset in terms of availability for some of its attacks. It won't get a damaging steel move until Generation 4, but it is unparalleled defensively. It has a phenomenal list of resistances. It's really, really worth your time every time. Oh well, that works. Now, burn it! Burn it to the ground! Naturally. We're slower anyway. Also naturally. We're going on the sunk cost fallacy at this point. So that's 3 25% chances I have failed. That, I believe, was a 1 in 64 chance. So it shouldn't do very much damage. At least Confuse Ray hits. So now we've really got it annoyed. I mean, I really could have made more of an effort. Problem is, that's really not smart. I think it's more that I'm just trying to stonewall it. Rightio, why am I not surprised? Oh, I have made a grievous miscalculation. Oh, thank you, it's only an Oran Berry. Yeah, it doesn't do very much damage because its attack is halved. So I can't really exploit that combo. It was not the smartest thing I've done. I mean, it's more just to hold it up and stall than anything else. But of course, it all depends on me hitting a 75% chance move, and as you've seen with Captain Toad, I have enough trouble hitting 90% chances. 75? May as well be 0. Alright, so we are just nearly... We're at the end of the episode, pretty much. These ones have been going a bit longer, so I think I'll just take a little break. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.